We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Hermstreet. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Get a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense could do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
The receiver makes the pitch.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Play action here on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Brown. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Way moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Crucial third down play after that completion. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Blue Hens will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the Blue Hens are in the red zone. To throw, it's Brown. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Blue Hens will come to... Here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. OPO here, fourth down completion to the right. Touchdown, Blue Hens, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with more urgency.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown, Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Back to pass. It's Brown. The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Lewis. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll use the ground game here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Brown. Quick catch over the middle. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Catch made on the right side. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short at the first down marker.
But here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the single back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down. The Buckeyes churn out another first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Brown. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Blue Hens will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Blue Hens with first and 10 here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. To the air, it's Brown. The receiver grabs it. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to pass here on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And an incredible drive here in this playoff game. Now they face 3rd and short on play number 13. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. Hammers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Solid game, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Dropping back, it's Reed. Grab down the middle, it's White. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle, but first down. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Defense is coming after him. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. That is broken up and incomplete.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. QB keeps it himself. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down and inches. Simple call. Quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Blue Hens will bring their punt team onto the field.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Quarterback keeper to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first down, it's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Brown. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Blue Hens getting set on first and 10. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Launches it deep down the left side. A drive downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So what's the call going to be? It's fourth down and short right from midfield. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. The offense recovers, but it's short of the marker. A turnover on downs.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. 1st and 10 now. Clock running, final minute of the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Make the stop. The offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. Fresh set it down to the offense. 1st down. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that will give them the lead now. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch in the game we see all day.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Motion now from the tight end. And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Back to throw. It's Brown. Short throw to the back. Easy completion. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
They'll test the right side here. No way to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right. And it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looks left and finds his target there. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nice grab. It's Tate. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. The offense play keep away. Secure the victory. Leaning on the run game here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And here's the return. The returner is brought down. Let's start on the next drive. Offense back out there trying to get something going. A chance to survive and advance in the playoff is on the line right here. They need points on this possession. Looking to throw. It's Brown. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Checks this down to the running back. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Dropping back, it's Brown. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Can he get there on the ground? Stop right there at the line. No gain. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.